Clodmoor, 104 metres long, 14 metres high, sunk in 1917 by a German torpedo, and she's made of metal. She was carrying grain and wheat, actually. Yeah, she was a steamship carrying grain and wheat on passage, and there's her position, and that's about 5 miles just south of Newhaven. Stern view here, massive ship, you know, over 100 metres, like I said, really high there. And then this is the bow section, which is really broken up. And as we come into the dive footage now, you'll see that really broken up at the bows. The stern's actually more intact, but the bow's a lot more snagging, a lot more sort of jaggedy, as you can see now as we go through the footage. Teeming with bait life on here again. You know, pout, they can be on a wreck or not, but generally a sign of a good wreck is if they've got bait fish on there, then they're going to hold predatory fish like bass, pollock and eels. Had a lot of pollock off it, actually. It does hold pollock at times, and the ground around it, it sits on sand. It sits on a sand bed, and I've had quite a few flatfish of various types around the Clodmoor at times a year. You'll see a little conger eel come into view in a minute, see if you can spot him. But yeah, say very broken up at the front, but it's a nice wreck to fish. It is quite proud. It is snaggy. If you hit the bow section where it's broken up, and in a minute the propeller, it can be very catchy, this one. And again, now what you're looking at there is the stern of the ship and the large pole type thing just below these pout here that's going to run in camera pan left in a minute. That's actually the rudder shaft, and you're going to go onto the propeller now. The propeller sticks right out, real high point on this bit, and you'll see it in a minute as the footage goes round. It's a prominent propeller, and if you're catching the stern of that wreck, if you are clipping the very edge, that will just eat anything you put in front of it. So do be aware. And finally then, here's this propeller here. You can really see it now, and I'll freeze the frame for you. Really prominent propeller. Navionics view then sits northeast southwest, much like the Brisbane, and you can see there on the navionics how buried up the bow is. It's actually upside down, this wreck, as well, but yeah, like I said, really snaggy, but a well-known wreck, and it does hold quite a bit of fish. Good luck.